This is the Mozambique Channel, a narrow stretch of ocean trapped between continents. Warm water, relentless currents, sudden violence. No help is nearby. Storms rise without warning. The sea pulls south with unstoppable force. Here, waves stack higher than ships. Cyclones arrive fully formed. Navigation errors become fatal in minutes. For centuries, sailors feared this passage, not because it was unknown, but because it was unforgiving. If something goes wrong, there is no margin, no second chance, only water, wind, and time running out. This is not open ocean. This is a corridor of pressure and power, and it has claimed lives, ships, and empires alike. The Mozambique Channel is not a destination. It is a passage, and passages are rare mistakes. To the colder, volatile waters of the southern seas. It is wide enough to appear forgiving on maps, narrow enough to concentrate energy. For centuries, this body of water has functioned as a maritime artery, moving people, goods, empires, and ideas. But it has also functioned as something else, a natural filter. Only certain ships, crews, and captains make it through unscathed. The danger here is not obvious at first glance. The waters are warm, the skies can be clear, but beneath the surface, forces collide. Currents accelerate, weather systems intensify, geography funnels chaos into momentum. This is a place where nature doesn't need to attack. It only needs to continue. The Mozambique Channel exists because Africa and Madagascar are no longer one landmass. Millions of years ago, tectonic separation opened a marine corridor. What formed was not a calm divide, but a dynamic boundary between ocean systems. At its narrowest, the channel measures just over 400 kilometers. At its widest, nearly 1,000. The seabed below drops unevenly, with deep basins exceeding 3,000 meters, interrupted by underwater ridges and volcanic features. These variations matter. Depth changes affect current speed. Seafloor features distort flow. Coastal shelves create turbulence near land. Along the African side, the coastline of Mozambique is low-lying, with long beaches, mangrove systems, and river deltas. On the Madagascan side, the terrain rises sharply, creating cliffs and steep continental shelves. The result is asymmetry, and asymmetry in oceans breeds instability. Ships entering the channel are not crossing neutral water. They are entering a constrained system where energy cannot dissipate easily. Stacks. It accelerates. It waits. The currents. The Mozambique Channel is dominated by one overriding force: southward movement. Warm equatorial water flows down the channel as part of the greater Indian Ocean circulation. But unlike broad open currents, this flow is compressed. It accelerates. It forms massive rotating structures known as eddies, some exceeding 300 kilometers in diameter. These eddies are not predictable. They drift, they merge, they reverse local flow. For a vessel, this means engines work harder without visible progress. Navigation calculations drift. Fuel consumption increases, and control weakens. At the southern exit of the channel, these waters feed directly into the Agulhas Current, one of the fastest ocean currents on Earth. Any vessel delayed or damaged here is carried into an even more dangerous system beyond. Weather and cyclones. The Mozambique Channel is one of the most active cyclone breeding grounds in the southern hemisphere. Warm water fuels convection. Low wind shear allows systems to organize, and the channel's geography traps heat. Cyclones here intensify rapidly. Some form in less than 48 hours. Others stall, feeding continuously from the warm surface below. These storms bring winds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, waves over 15 meters, storm surges that inundate entire coastlines. Unlike open ocean storms, cyclones in the channel often make landfall quickly. There is little time for warning, little time for escape. Seafloor and coastal hazards. Reefs, sandbanks, and poorly charted shoals line parts of the channel, especially near river mouths. Sediment shifts constantly, risk but not error. When storms drive ships toward shore, grounding becomes inevitable. And in heavy surf, a grounded vessel does not survive long. Long before European maps, the Mozambique Channel was known and used. Arab and Swahili sailors crossed it regularly by the 9th century, guided by stars and monsoon winds. They understood the seasons. They respected the water. Their vessels were built for flexibility, not resistance. But even for them, the channel demanded precision. Timing was everything. When Portuguese explorers entered the Indian Ocean in the late 15th century, they brought ships designed for the Atlantic, heavy hulls, rigid masts, and limited maneuverability. In 1498, Vasco da Gama's fleet reached the East African coast. They encountered currents stronger than expected. Progress slowed. Supplies dwindled. Sickness spread. Logs from these voyages describe confusion. Wind against current. Drift without cause. The channel did not reveal its danger all at once. It allowed passage, then punished complacency. As trade increased, so did losses. The São João shipwreck, 1552. The Portuguese carrack São João was returning from India, heavily laden with cargo and passengers. After navigating the Mozambique Channel, the ship encountered severe weather near the southern African coast. Currents pushed it off course. Winds tore at sails already weakened by months at sea. The ship ran aground near what is now Port Edward. The hull broke apart under surf. Over 100 people reached shore. Only a fraction survived the overland journey north. The disaster highlighted a brutal truth. Surviving the channel did not mean surviving the journey. Nossa Senhora de Ajuda, 1622. Another Portuguese vessel, another miscalculation. After encountering storms in the channel, the ship attempted to adjust course too late. Reefs claimed the hull. Cargo sank. Crew scattered. These were not rare events. They were patterns. Siswarata, 1909. Though the Warata disappeared further south, its route included waters influenced by the channel's outflow. The passenger liner vanished without distress signals. No wreckage confirmed. Only speculation. Heavy seas, unstable loading, a powerful current system. The Warata became a maritime mystery, but its disappearance reinforced the region's reputation. Even modern steel ships were not immune. Today, the Mozambique Channel is busy. Oil tankers, container ships, fishing fleets. Modern navigation reduces uncertainty, but not consequence. Cyclone Huda in 2000 demonstrated the channel's continued power. Rapid intensification left little preparation time. Coastal communities were devastated. Maritime traffic halted. Cyclone Idai in 2019 formed in these waters before becoming one of the deadliest storms in Southern Hemisphere history. Over 1,000 lives were lost. Entire cities flooded. The channel did not cause the storm, but it enabled it. Climate change has increased sea surface temperatures, extending cyclone seasons and increasing intensity. The channel absorbs this heat and redistributes it southward. Risk is not diminishing, it is concentrating. The Mozambique Channel has never needed myth. Its danger is measurable. Its history is documented. Its power is ongoing. This is a place where geography amplifies consequence, where water remembers momentum, where mistakes echo downstream. For centuries, humans have crossed it seeking connection between continents, cultures, and economies. And for centuries, the channel has reminded them of a boundary they cannot negotiate. Technology adapts, ships improve, forecasts sharpen, but the channel remains, moving, constrained, uncompromising. Inside the Mozambique Channel, survival is not guaranteed by strength or speed, only by respect. And even then, the sea decides.